You try the broth first. Okay, it's pretty light broth, slight spice, not very spicy, but it almost reminds me of like a pho.
Nilaga?
No, I think more pho than nilaga.
More fun.
Yeah, at least in terms of like the broth. Yeah, the freshness of the noodle is very apparent. It's softer than you would get with like a pre-made noodle, you know, and it doesn't have as much of a. It has a little bit more of a chew. So we are at Cacao 70 here at Byward Market in Ottawa, and we got the sharing plate, which comes with chocolate fondue, waffles, fruits, and all the fixings for some s'mores.
We also got 2 hot chocolate minus the Mexican.
Hot chocolate, and then I have the classic hot chocolate.
I want to try the hot chocolate first. Oh, that is good. It has a nice kick to it.
So the chocolate we got is dark chocolate and milk chocolate mix. So you can actually mix different kinds of chocolates, like white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk. It's not too sweet.
Can you imagine toasting the marshmallow and then leaving it in your hot chocolate? So it's like 2-dimensional flavor. It's not just marshmallow on top of your hot chocolate.
That's super good. It's a lot.
It is really.
It's actually pretty cheap. It's only $24 Canadian. Which is like less than $20.
It's really good. A little waffle.
Big waffle.
The waffle's good.
If you like sweets, this is like a sweetness overload.
I love sweets. That's perfect.
You do have some fruits like pineapple and strawberry that add some tartness. If you don't want to dip it in chocolate, that's fine. But I want it in chocolate. Bonjour! So we just finished afternoon tea at the Zoe's restaurant, which is also where they serve afternoon tea. And we're just gonna discuss how it compares to Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. So, overall, how do you feel about Zoe's in Chateau Laurier?
The food was very good. View wise is like whatever because we were
There's no real view, to be honest.
Unlike the view in Lake Louise. And as far as service goes, I think service would have to be Lake Louise for me.
Yeah, I agree. Lake Louise, the service was considerably better. Like, it's good here, you know. There's nothing wrong with the service here. But our server in Chateau Lake Louise, he's very detailed. He explained everything, explained the whole process, and asked us if we had allergies like 2 or 3 times, which was kind of weird, but
very nice.
But he obviously did it a nice way. And then food. What do you think of the food here?
Like, the food in Lake Louise was good. Like, the sandwiches were good, the scones were good, and I think my favorite part of that part on Lake Louise has to be the dessert part. I enjoyed every dessert. I basically finished all of my food in the Lake Louise.
Yeah, like here, I think the food here in Chateau Laurier was better than Chateau Lake Louise. The sandwiches were really good. They give you like 5 sandwiches.
Different sandwiches.
They're small, but they're all bite-sized and stuff. But I think the 5 here beat the 5 from Lake Louise.
I think it was 4 at Lake Louise.
Whatever it was, I think the sandwiches here were superior. The scones here, they actually give you clotted cream as opposed to whipped cream at the Lake Louise. So the scones here were superior. And then desserts here, I only liked 1 dessert.
Yeah, the desserts failed for me as well.
There was, I think, 5, was there 4?
It was only 4.
4 desserts here, 2 of them were not very good. 1 of them was okay, and then the other one was good. So basically 1 out of 4. And then the tea experience. The tea experience, what do you think?
I think Lake Louise does a better job with having the tea part of the service because certain teas, I like tea a lot and I like it done in a particular way, and I think if you do too, I think Lake Louise would be a better place to do tea, particularly because they have a timer for you to set up and a place to hold the tea bag once it reaches that time where you have to take out the tea bag so that the tea doesn't taste too astringent.
Yeah, I think the overall tea experience, if you're really into the teas, was significantly better at Fairmont, Lake Louise. Like you said, like the timers, the place to put your tea bag, they kind of just give you the tea and you just drink it. Like here it's more of a restaurant as opposed to tea time. It was what it feels like. You get your afternoon tea stuff, but it really just feels like a restaurant. At Fairmont, Lake Louise, you really feel like you're having high tea. You know, the experience overall was far superior.
What are we eating?
So we're at Smokehouse Poutinerie, and we're gonna have some traditional Canadian poutine.
How is that?
It's actually really good. It's very flavorful. The gravy tastes amazing, and the cheese curds, you could tell they have that squeak. It's really good. Probably better than Beaver Tail's poutine. Best poutine.
Hot. Salty. The fries is nice. Like texture, not yet. That's too sweet.
Bonjour. So we finished eating at Feast and Revel, which is a Canadian breakfast brunch place. It's in Byward Market, which pretty much a lot of the food is at. But what do you think of the food?
It was just okay. I think I got avocado toast. I would have to say that the avocado toast that I got at Banff was a lot better.
I had the traditional breakfast. It was also okay. There was nothing really that stood out. Service was good. They were very friendly staff. It's a nice clean looking restaurant. You know, aesthetically it's nice. But other than that, you know, the food is okay. There's nothing that really stands out, and it's kind of hard to separate whether it's Canadian or American breakfast because, you know, their breakfast menu is very limited, and it pretty much seemed like same stuff you can get in like LA or something.
Yeah, but LA avocado toast definitely better.
Yeah, so not much else to say other than it was okay. Probably like a 3 out of 5 for me.
Same.
Bonjour. So we just had a early dinner at a French restaurant just next to the Chateau Laurier called Metropolitain Brasserie. It's a French restaurant, and we got a few appetizers and a couple plates. So what'd you think of the first part of our course, which was the cocktail shrimp?
Oh man, cocktail shrimp was really good. I had a big issue with a cocktail shrimp a few months ago at Laurier, and it really turned me off from shrimp and cocktail shrimp, and brought it back. This restaurant brought it back for me.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Yeah, I think so. The cocktail shrimp was really good. Overall, you don't really get any fishy taste out of it, which, you know, you could tell it's a quality shrimp when you're not getting that strange fishiness, which you shouldn't get on a quality shrimp. And the cocktail sauce came with horseradish, and it was freshly grated horseradish, not the cheap imitation stuff that they serve in most American restaurants. But overall, the shrimp cocktail was good. What did you think of the oysters?
Oysters was okay. I would say it's on the briny side, but if you do use the fresh radish and the cocktail sauce on it, it really brings out the sweetness on the oysters. So it was fine.
Yeah, overall, the oysters I think were okay. I'm not a big fan of brininess.
When it comes to oysters. Yeah,
when it comes to oysters. Adding those other flavors does help it a little bit. But for me, you know, of course I've had considerably better oysters. So that was okay. And then we also had escargot. Escargot was part of our appetizer. What did you think of escargot?
Escargot was just alright for me. I have to say I'm more into the whole like heavy butter and garlic escargot. And less cheese, I would say. This one was heavy on the cheese, and I mean it was like good amount of butter and garlic, but I'd say I've had better escargot.
Yeah.
Also, it didn't come with bread, which was weird because normally you have bread to sop up that good sauce.
That's true. Yeah, I also agree that The escargot was just okay. There was a lot of cheese. The cheese was very good, but by itself, it almost looked like a French onion soup with the
right?
Which I was actually kind of craving, so it kind of satisfied that craving. So it got rid of that cheese craving, but overall, the escargot was okay. What do you think of your
Mien?
Your Mien, duck confit.
I had the duck confit, and I've had a few pretty good duck confits from other places we've been to, and I would say this one has to be my least favorite duck confit, just because I think my duck was burnt. But like, he enjoyed it. I figured he would because he likes it like that.
Yeah. So I don't even like duck.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try it. I always try.
We try each other's.
Yeah. So her duck was somewhat burnt and made the skin extra crispy and the meat less juicy, which I personally like. I like it kind of burnt.
Yeah. As far as duck goes.
Yeah. Like normally I don't like duck, period, but this duck actually probably the best duck I ever had, which is the opposite of what she thinks. But I don't normally like duck, and this was to me the best duck.
But the side, I would have to say, as far as the side goes, the thing that stood out from that dish was the leeks. The leeks were so good. Yeah. So that was the best part of my main plate.
For my main, I had the sumac citrus cod. So to me, I like sumac. It's usually have it on Mediterranean food or like Persian food with a combination of citrus. Just sounded really good to me. It was on cod, which was on top of a bed of quinoa and like zucchini. Overall, the dish was okay for me. Nothing spectacular. I think the cod flavor was okay, but the sumac tasted more burnt.
Yeah.
So I like sumac. Just sumac on meat for me is like so good because the sumac has this almost citrusy and saltiness to it, and it enhances the flavors of meat. So it sounded like it was going to be interesting on fish, but then I think they cooked it on while it was on the fish itself, and it kind of just gave it like a burnt flavor. Yeah. So overall, that dish was okay. What did you think of that?
Yeah, I thought so too. Like, to me, his dish, I was really looking forward to it because I like cod, but like his dish was alright. I would say like I was kind of interested in the sumac part of his dish, but like he said, it was burnt and just didn't hit it for me. Mm-hmm.
Alright, so when in Canada, you do two things. You eat two things that are must. Poutine, we have that. Next, Timbits. We got a pack of Timbits. So we got about 24 donut holes or Timbits. 6 of each, 4 different flavors. And then we got a Boston cream.
It says Bailey's
Boston cream donut.
It looks really good.
So all this for $8. $8 US.
And a coffee.
And an medium Americano for $8 US. So Dunkin', I don't know, man. You're overcharging for.
Gross. But I want to try this so bad.
Birthday cake donut. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
This is really good. Oh, let me get the cream.
Birthday cake is good. Got birthday cake, chocolate, sour cream glaze, and honey glaze.
Yo. It's so good.
I can say this, that so far, Timbits which are their donut holes, are way better than Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Way better. And for cheaper.
You gotta try this. Stop eating, it's so good. A little messy, but worth the mess. It's so good. Okay. Which one is the sour?
Sour glaze. Sour cream glaze. Oh, yeah. This is good.
That's really good. It was like the last one there.
Probably why it's so good.
That sour cream glaze is so good. This is
Honey.
honey, but it has like berries on it. This is honey. This is good. Yeah. This is Dunkin'. Come on.
These are good. This is the only one I haven't tried.
That one? That is so good. This is a different taste from just a glazed donut.
Timmy's.
Good
Oh,
job.
one. Timmy's beats Dunkin' all day.
Oh man, their chocolate is good. It's not dry.
And this is not even in the morning. This is not when they, I don't know how fresh these donuts are. This is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and these donuts still taste amazing. Not that like Dunkin'.
Come on. Okay, that's my birthday cake. Did you try everything?
I tried everything. They were all good.
Birthday cake seems boring, but
Oh, that shit's good. Happy birthday!
my birthday is good.
Marhaba from Ottawa. So apparently, Ottawa is famous for having shawarma. So there's actually a large population of Lebanese people here in Ottawa. So shawarma has become unofficially the food of Ottawa, or the main food of Ottawa, I guess. So we went to Osmows in Byward Market. We got beef shawarma and chicken shawarma wrap, and some baklava. So we're gonna try it out. All right, let me try it out first.
Try the beef shawarma.
I'm gonna go for the chicken wrap. Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Ooh, it has like a slight spice.
Yes, there's a cake.
So we got medium spice. There is no spice all the way up to spicy. This medium spice. If you like spice, this one is probably good enough where it doesn't overpower the food with the spice.
This is very good. You can taste the sumac on this, and it's the good type of sumac, not burnt.
Oh, the pickled turnips in this is so good. I think it makes it hotter because they also have the peppers.
Oh, they put it in there?
Put it in there.
Nice.
So you can actually pick your toppings for your shawarma wrap. I pretty much got everything in it.
This beef thing is so good.
For the rice. Okay, so does it beat our homegrown zanku?
It's different.
They're both Lebanese.
They're Lebanese, but Zanku's my chicken.
We're not talking about chicken. Well, shawarma. specifically shawarma. I've had Zonka shawarma. I used to love it. Kind of transitioned to chicken at Zonku instead. But overall, shawarma, this place beats Zonku's shawarma. And I've been loving Zonku shawarma for like almost 20 years.
Wow. My Zonku food was never shawarma. It was always the chicken. But as far as all the other shawarmas I've had, this beats it. It's very good. The meat's tender, very flavorful. The salad is really good too. Good dressing.
How would you compare it to Halal Guys? That's another big...
Yes, I was going to mention that. If I would have to say, this is better. Wouldn't you say so? And the salad to go with it. Oh, you have to get that pita chip on it? Oh my god. Oh, you look like it's so tiny. It's like the dressing you like.
So yeah, I'm gonna say this is probably better than Halal Guys. Just overall, everything combined is really good.
It's really good. Let me try this. Can't stop eating the beef when it's so good.
It's really good.
Really good too.
I think overall, one of the best shawarmas, if not the best shawarma I've had.
I think this is one of the better meals we've had. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's really good.
And to think, if you're in Ottawa, you have like hundreds, if not thousands, more shawarma options.
Yeah.
If you check Google or Yelp, you probably have like 20 within the same couple blocks.
We found this within 2 blocks away from the first shawarma we tried, but they were closing.
Yeah.
I'm trying their baklava. It came in 6. Yeah.
Can't reach it. So I guess I'll eat it.
It's good.
Yeah, they're baklava with it.
Kind of like more of the pistachio kind. It's good.
Yeah. It's okay. Shawarma is really good. Baklava, it's an afterthought.
It's good though. I like it.
If you like this vlog, please consider liking and subscribing, and stay tuned for the next one.